ჩვენ ვართ აქ Myway.wine-დან, ეს არის პლატფორმა, რომელიც ადამიანებს შესაძლებლობას აძლევს, დარგონ ერთის მხრივ ვაზზე და მიიღონ თავის სახელზე ჩამოსხმული ვაზი. ეს არის უნიკალური პროექტი, რომელიც დავიწყეთ შარშან ნოემბერში და ამ მთელი ამ დროის განმავლობაში ძალიან დიდი გამოხმაურება ჰქონდა და ამის შემდეგ გადავწყვიტეთ და შემოვეტანა განაცხადი, ჭიტას დაფინანსებას. და ჩვენ ვფიქრობთ, რომ მათი დაფინანსება იქნება, ძალიან წაგვადგება და ცნობადობას 1-2-რად შეუწყობს ჩვენი პლატფორმის ხელს. ესეთი პროექტი ჩვენ რაც მოვიწიეთ, უბრალოდ არა მარტო საქართველოში, უბრალოდ სხვაგანაც არ არსებობს და ეს არ არის კონკრეტულ სეგმენტზე გათვლილი ადამიანების, ეს არის ნებისმიერ ადამიანს ნებისმიერი შესაძლებლობის, ყველას აქვს შესაძლებლობა თავისი პატარა, არა მარტო ვაზი დარგოს, თავის პატარა ვენახი ქონდეს და ვთქვათ, ყოველ წელს, ყოველ ახალ წელს, ან დაბადების დღეზე, ან ასე შემდეგ მეგობარს საჩუქარი გაუკეთოს და იმხიარულოს თავის სახელზე ჩამოსხმული ღვინით.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Ilya. I'm here to present and tell you about Myway.wine. Myway.wine is a wine sharing platform where you select the wine variety. Winners plant your wine in their country on the land and produce the wine on your behalf and deliver to your doorstep. So if you don't know what type of the wine variety you like to plant, our sophisticated AI will recommend which wine fits you most based on your personality, tasting of food, music, or favorite color. Let me show you usual scenario how we all purchase a bottle of wines right now. We have winemakers and they produce the wine and give the wines to distributors, and distributors add the profit margin and distribute the wines within the stores. Of course, the store they also add the interest rate, and plus we have ridiculously high amount of spending on the marketing activities. And what we do, we eliminate all the middlemen between winemakers and end users and considerably reduce price of the wine. And in the meantime, we create a storyline between winemakers, winners, and the consumers. So we have a Todd, and Todd, he's a typical Merlot guy, and he drinks a Merlot last 20 years. So he spends $100 monthly basis in the wine. We are not here, or we are not planning to change Todd's taste, but we are offering him little piece of land in his vineyard where his favorite wines will be produced, of course, on less amount of the money. So we have a Claire, and she consumes a bio wine. And she also spends $100 in a bio wine monthly basis. We are not neither offering her to change her attitude, but we are offering her piece of bio vineyard where her favorite bio wines will be produced exclusively on her name. So we have a Tom, and he's a wine lover and he's a business guy. So he wants to plant 500 wines, but he's not willing to consume all the wines what he has. He's willing to consume half, and he's willing to sell them rest of them, the wines which will be produced from his vineyard. So I have personally interviewed 1,300 Todd, Tom, and Claire, and I can tell you that 93% of them are not willing to invest in a wine they've never tasted or they've never heard it before. So therefore, we have decided to create the testing box, which includes 9 samples. What you do, you buy, you taste, and once you decide to invest, so then you'll have a 15% of discount. And once you plant your wine, you'll receive the bottle of wine next 5 business days. Of course, that's not a wine same from your vineyard, but it is from same microzones, and this is a business model will carry on next 4 years until the wine start producing a grape. So price of each wine planting starts from $19.99, and once you sign up an annual subscription, so it'll be from $14.99. And we have additional revenue streams such as label customization, gift box, gift cards, which is sometimes more profitable than the product itself. Labels. So what we did, we have invited 15 artists from across the country to elaborate most creative and sophisticated labels for free. And every label we sell, $1 goes to the artist. It's like App Store, but for the wine labels. We launched the MVP last year in November, and we set up easy-to-use platform. We have registered 12 winners from across the country in different microzones, and we have we have generated 16,000 gel in about 2 months. And 77% of whole users sign up the annual subscription. And what's most important thing, we have generated most invaluable customer feedback. And based on that experience, we are developing full-fledged project with our angel investors. And I would like to mention that we raised the investment in 38 days since we launched the MVP. Livingstone, they are like a largest, most creative advertisement agency in the region, and they have not invested only money, they invested only human resources, they do all the marketing, advertisement, and we do all the rest executive task. So first year, we target the local market. Now let me just quickly give you some figures. Last year, we had a 1.25 million wine visitors, and that's the first segment we need to target. And of course, the local individuals and B2B market. B2B market is small, but at this stage, it's very important for us. And in a 2 years' time, we plan to scale globally and have stocks in Russia and Ukraine, where Georgian wines are super popular, and of course, the EU. So it means that we can directly ship the wines from the stock straight to the consumers. Of course, obviously, we have other players locally as well as the global players, but there are not many who offer same engaging experience planting a vine on your name. And novelty of this product is to create win-to-win scenario for winemakers, wineries, and consumers. I would like to present myself. I'm running a chateau last 9 years, and I personally host tens of thousands of wine visitors each year. We have Bacho. He's a serial entrepreneur with the exit experience and co-founder of Tripex. Toka, he's our senior engineer with 15 years of experience, and he developed digital products all our major banks and mainstream business across the country. And Livingstone, we consider them as an integral part of our team, and we are going to take a venture to the next level.
პრინციპში ხან მოლოდინები ხან რა კითხვებიც ხანდათ ანუ მე მგონი რომ სრულად გავეცი პასუხი უბრალოდ განსხვავება იყო რომ ჩვენი ანუ უბრალოდ 2 თვის პროექტია და ყველაფერი ანუ ბიზნეს მოდელს 4 წლის შემდეგ ბიზნეს მოდელს ესე დღეს ვერ განსაზღვრავ ეს არის სოციალური პროცესი და ესე იცვლება დანარჩენი მოლოდინები რაც ხან ანუ გამართლა ჩვეულებრივად ანონიმურია საერთოდ და რა ყველაფერი მან გარეთ არის